recorder class or welcome everyone. Good to see you. And just moving towards Christmas and expecting beautiful Christmas with whatever it brings to us, and just the gift of this morning being here together in our little community is just such a beautiful gift to celebrate the light as we move from the equinox, which had the longest night and it's the shortest day of the year. And I was just pondering about the fact that the darkness and the light, the darkness, being in darkness, along darkness, brings us away from our outer senses and lets us go within more. And how beautiful that is, just to be able to connect more deeply within ourselves and even feel our connection to everyone through those inner senses, and just how comforting it is sometimes just to be in that cozy dark spot where you're just cozy in your bed, maybe sleeping, or you have time just to be really with yourself in these darker times of the year, but also sharing. And then the day being so short, we really value those few hours, and we really try to pack a lot of things into it and just really just relish the sunlight when it comes in the morning, and it just long for it, especially after the cold night, looking forward to the warmth of the sun and how everything just greets the sun in the morning. The birds are so chirpy, and everything just seems so more alive when we greet the sun in the morning after the long night. So this morning's practice, we're kind of going to look into being so grateful for that light, which is returning. And as we cycle towards the spring and summer around the orbit of the sun, we'll be getting longer days, warmer days. And so we can celebrate that in advance and just really look forward to that. So that's kind of our theme this morning, is just to regenerate, rejuvenate, um, embrace the sun, and celebrate the growing sun in our life. So let's begin by sitting up on our seated posture, wherever you are. Gently stretch up your spine from the base. And let's begin some deep conscious breathing through the nose. Welcome in the prana, the morning air. As you inhale, feel the flow of the breath through the nostrils, and as you exhale, just relax and let go, allowing yourself to go more within, more to that core of center, peace, love, and light within. When you inhale, remember to relax the belly, allow the lungs to extend into the abdominal cavity, then invite the air up over the heart center by opening up the lungs and the rib cage on all sides. Gently release the air by collapsing the rib cage and letting it fall towards the spine. Then pull the navel in gently to release all the air, and release it again for the next deep inhale. And let's bring the palms together, rub them a little bit, make a little heat in the palms and the fingers, and then let's bring the thumbs right at the heart center in prayer pose. The nice stretched spine. Feel your weight evenly distributed on the sits bones, either side of the spine, front, back, left and right, and gently lift the heart center. Bring the shoulder blades down your back and open up the chest. Bring your chin slightly tucked in towards the throat so the back of your neck is elongated. And there's a gentle pull at the top of your head towards the heavens, firmly grounded in the earth and stretching up towards the heavens. We'll tune in with the Adi mantra, with the first mantra we chant to begin class. Om Namo, O-N-G, Om Namo. Om is the creative energy in the universe manifesting. And Namo, I bow. Guru Dev Namo. Guru is a wisdom that leads me from darkness to light. It can be within, it can be without, it can be anywhere. Wisdom. Namo, I bow. And then we'll chant a protective mantra, Ad Gure Name. I bow to the primal wisdom. Jugad Gure Name. I bow to the wisdom throughout the ages. Sat Gure Name. I bow to the true wisdom. Siri Guru Deve Name. Great divine wisdom, I bow. Let's inhale together. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Exhale all the air out. And inhale deeply to tune in. Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo Om Namo Gurudev Namo Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Ad Gure Name, Jugat Gure Name, Sat Gure Name, Sri Gurudev Name. Inhale deeply. Suspend the breath. And exhale and relax. And take a couple deep breaths. We'll begin a little warm up. Let's begin stretching the spine back as you rotate the pelvis back and make like a C with the spine from the shoulders to the tailbone, and the head is just level in the front, looking forward. And then rock the pelvis forward and bring the shoulder blades together. Lift up the chest, keeping the head again level with the ground. Inhale as you come forward, arching the spine forward with the chest lifted, shoulders down. And exhale as you round your back and sit back on your pelvis. Rotate the pelvis back. Inhale as you rotate the pelvis forward. And just move with your breath, holding on to your knees to give you a little bit of leverage with the arms. Really stretch the spine in both directions. It's a more upward stretch in the inhale and a more downward stretch as you exhale. I call these spinal flexes. Just move in synchronicity with the breath. Feel the spine gently loosening up. Breathing through the nose. And if it feels good to your spine and pelvis, then slowly give it a little more frequency of the movement and increase the volume of the breath on each inhale and exhale. Really feel the shoulder blades going apart on the exhale when you round your back backwards, and feel the shoulder blades coming together towards the spine when you inhale and stretch up. Just do a few more. And then on your next inhale, come to center, stretch up your spine, inhale deeply. And then exhale, relax and stretch out your legs, make them wide, the feet apart. And see if you can stretch the legs with the knees straight and feet pointing up. And just hold on to wherever feels good as you come forward, straight forward, center over the legs with the hands sliding down your legs. Come to the shin or ankle, or if you can, reach your toes. Keep those toes nicely flexed and pointed up, the heel away from you. Stretch forward from the heart center and stick the tailbone out behind you. Try to keep your knees unbent and gently go down with the torso as you exhale, and gently inhale when coming slowly upwards. Feel a gentle stretch at the back of the thighs. A gentle movement without a jerk. Let the breath be soft. May just be moving a very little bit up and down, forward, leaning forward and coming slightly up. It doesn't matter, just leave your hands where they are, on your shins or your toes. And stretch gently forward. Exhale and lift gently upwards on the inhale. Just do a couple more. Here too, try to keep the shoulders down, away from the ears, and open chest. And then gently relax the posture. And let's come sitting on the heels, if that's available for you. You can use a cushion between the heels and buttocks. And then we're just going to stretch forward with the hands on the mat, stretch forward, go as far forward as you can with the nice stretch from the armpits out, and then leave the palms nicely grounded on the mat with the fingers spread wide. You can let your forehead come down to the mat and just feel a nice stretch. The knees a little wide open so your chest can go down towards the mat. Even your elbows can rest on the mat. And see if you can get a nice stretch, stretching from your fingertips through the shoulders, spine, all the way to the tailbone. Maybe even start to rock a little side to side as you stretch even a little more forward and lift off your heels a little bit so that your pelvis is off and in the air. And just kind of sway a little bit from your hand with your hands on the ground and lift now your shoulders and head off the mat and like do a kind of like a hammock swing. So your knees are on the ground and your hands are on the ground. And the whole body just kind of does a swing left to right. Get the shoulders to move a little bit. And then gently relax back onto your heels. Sitting up. And we'll do from here with the heels wide and knees wide. We'll just hold on to your heels and just lift your pelvis a little bit. Try to see if you can open up the chest, bring the shoulder blades together behind you. Head gently goes back. This will be your inhale, and then come down back onto your heels as you exhale. Sit back down. Just keep your hands behind you. Inhale, stretch up, open up the chest, and gently come back down to your heels. Sit down, and with the torso straight, exhale. Do a few of these. Let the head follow the spine, going back on the inhale and coming back to a straight chin towards your throat as you exhale. And as you inhale, head goes back. That's a good modification, Ginny and Ingrid. When you come up, you can stand up all the way on your heels and put your hands on the lower spine, supporting your spine with the elbows bent behind you. That's another nice modification. Just moving the pelvis and opening up the chest. And then do one more inhale, stretching up, leaning back, and exhale, come back sitting. Come sitting in easy pose. And we'll begin our Kriya for this morning. It's a Kriya for the morning sun. Its first posture is an easy pose. It's a breath work, pranayama. We'll use the right thumb to block off, the left. Left hand, left thumb blocks off the left nostril. So we're breathing through the right nostril. which is the sun energy. And we'll be doing breath of fire, if that's possible for you to do breath of fire. So we'll inhale, we'll raise the chest a little bit, and then begin breath of fire. Breath of fire is from the navel, and the navel goes in when you exhale, and it relaxes when you inhale, and in rapid succession. A rhythmic breath from the navel and solar plexus, just through the right nostril. And if at any time you get out of rhythm, you can go back in. You can also do long, deep breathing. Listen to the sound of your breath. Try not to tense the jaw or any part of the face. Just a little bit longer. And take a deep inhale and exhale. Relax the hand down and relax the breath. Next one, we have the hands interlaced. I'm also doing the same breath of fire now with the hands placed on top of the head. Elbows are wide, shoulders relaxed down your back, chin slightly tucked in, and a nice straight spine. We'll begin with a slight half inhale, so the chest is raised, and then breath of fire through the nose. And here, if you feel like, you can also pant like a dog with the tongue out to get a good rhythm. And then bring the tongue in and continue through the nose. Keep a nice stretched spine and feel that lift on the top of your head towards the heavens. Open up the chest. Create a lot of space for that prana energy to come into your body, circulate through the body. And like I say, you can always go to long, deep breathing. Take a deep inhale and exhale, relax the posture. And take a few breaths and just relax. And the next posture will come lying on our tummy. Just first stretch out the legs, the arms alongside your body. Just get a nice stretch in your spine. Now the relaxed position. Relax the shoulders and allow the lower back to relax. And then we're going to go into bow pose from here. So we're just going to bend the knees with the knees apart and bring the feet up into the air. And that might be your bow pose for today, but see if you can get to your ankles with one hand, reach back, almost like twist a little bit, grab one ankle with the same side, and then see if you can grab this other ankle with the same side of that opposite hand. And then from here, we'll just lift up the head and see if you can lift up the shoulders, the torso, and lift the legs off the ground. So you're just balancing on the pelvic bone. And here we'll do also breath of fire. The head slightly up, chin slightly tucked in. See if you can open up the chest and bring the shoulder blades down your back. And if breath of fire doesn't work for you right now, just do long, deep breathing. And take a deep inhale, make your nice, biggest, best bow. And then exhale, release the posture and gently release the feet and relax the head to the side. And you can relax in any pose that feels good to you. And then turn over onto your back and just relax now on the back. Completely stretch out. Turn these lights up. And from here, lying on your back, we're going to do the next posture. The feet are together, legs stretched out, arms alongside the body. We're doing what we call stretch pose. So great navel center energy boosting exercise. And so for that, we need to, you may like to have your hands under your hips to support your lower spine. We're going to be raising the joint leg 6 inches off the ground. Head will be up 6 inches also. And look at your toes and begin breath of fire. The full posture, the arms are alongside the body, palms facing each other, but you can always support yourself is a good idea. The hands under the hips. So if you can stretch your body from the toes and bring the chin towards your throat so you're stretching from the top of your head away from your toes. You can always come in and out of the posture by bringing one leg slightly down, rest it on the ground a moment, bring it back up, and then do the opposite leg. You can also bring both legs higher up, almost up to 90, and then bring them back down, but continue breath of fire. Do your best to build up your inner sun, that navel energy. Just a little bit more. And relax the posture. Let the legs relax down. Head relaxed. Relax the breath and just breathe deeply into the belly. The next exercise, bring your hands under your hips to support you. This time we're going to bring both legs up about a half a foot or a foot off the ground, and then pull one knee in towards your chest as you inhale, and then stretch that leg out and bring the opposite knee to chest as you exhale. And like a piston-like movement with the legs, bring your knee towards your chest and stretch the opposite leg out. Inhaling with one knee to chest, exhaling with the other knee to chest. Nice, powerful breath through the nose. And then relax the posture. next one. We also have the hands under the hips. And now we're going to engage the legs, engage the navel. Bring the navel towards your spine and inhale with the arms under your, supporting your lower hips. Inhale both legs up to 90 degrees. As you inhale, exhale, bring those legs back down gently to the mat and continue inhaling up to 90, exhaling, gently bring the legs down. Use the power of the navel center to bring your legs up and down. And use the powerful breath. Let the movement be in sync with your breath. Powerful breath through the nose. After your next leg lift, exhale, bring the legs down and relax. And then turn onto your belly for the next exercise. Here the legs will be together or slightly apart, let's say hip width apart, better. And we'll be doing what we call King Cobra. And so we can do the modified Cobra by having the elbows under the shoulders with the palms facing down, fingers apart. And for that King Cobra, we bend the knees, bring the feet up into the air. And you could just raise now the head, and we would be doing now either long deep breathing or breath of fire, or you can stretch up with the arms straight if you feel like you like to raise your torso even more and begin either long deep breathing or breath of fire. See if you can bring your feet towards the top of your head. If you can bring the shoulders away from your ears, chin slightly tucked in towards the throat. Ground through the pelvis and stretch up from the top of your head and the feet. And then inhale deeply and gently release the posture. Very slowly come back down to your mat and relax. And then from there, very slowly turn onto your back and come with your knees to chest. And we're going to relax on the back with knees to chest as counter relaxation. And as the head is relaxed, long, deep breathing. And now we're going to be rocking up and back along the spine with the knees to chest. Make your spine round, head up, and rock along the spine from the tailbone to the shoulders. Just keep going up and back. Enjoy it. Relax as you massage the spine. And then rock yourself up to sitting. And from sitting, we'll come standing for the last exercise. Legs are kind of together, not fully together. Nicely grounded on your mat. You may like to be off the mat for this on a solid surface. We're going to be raising up onto the balls of the feet and coming back down with the heels. And the arms are going to be out front. Yes, you may like to also have a prop to use, a wall or something, just for your balance. Arms parallel to each other, palms facing down. And you may like to have the eyes slightly open for this one. Go up on your toes and come back down. And we're going to be having breath of fire here. So take a nice little bit of an inhale with a raised chest and begin breath of fire. And just see how if you can go up onto the balls of your feet and just bring those heels gently back down. Or just visualize yourself going up on the toes if you're not all the way up. Visualize it. And just do what you can. And then when your heels are back down, take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, relax the posture. And just stand with the feet apart, arms alongside the body. Feel yourself grounded through your 2 feet. Take some nice deep breaths. And then come to your mat and lie down for deep relaxation. Make yourself comfortable, whatever. We have blankets here. Cover yourself. Jenny, you have some less. You want a blanket? Good, Jenny. Relax completely. Just feel the breath coming and going, the belly rising and falling. Relax the jaw. Relax the muscles around your eyes. And completely let go and surrender to the gravity of the earth. Begin to connect to your breath again. Notice the rise and fall of your belly and just keep your deep relaxation without any movement right now. And notice the beauty, the bliss this deep relaxation gives you, a sense of it in your full body. And then deepen your breath and begin some movement with your feet and your hands, stretching and flexing the toes and fingers. And make some circles of the feet and the hands in both directions. And then gently stretch the arms up overhead and stretch your legs and make a nice long spine. Stretch your body from the fingertips to the toes. And then release posture and bring the arms stretched out to the sides. Go into a cat stretch by bringing one knee up and over to the opposite side, over the hip. And use the opposite hand on that bent knee to give a little pull over and weight. And then gently extend your head in the opposite direction if you can, and breathe here deeply. Feel a relaxation and a stretch in the hip. And then release the leg down and bring the opposite leg up. Bend the knee and bring it over to the opposite side with the opposite hand. And gently twist and move the head to the opposite direction. Breathing deeply. And then release the posture. Bring your knees to chest. Hold on with your hands and gently pull the knees close to your chest. Feel a nice stretch on the lower spine. Rock a little left to right, maybe. And maybe loosen the knees a little away from your chest and make some circles of your knees in both directions. You may like to open the knees wide and hold them away from each other, but close to the shoulders, and then rock a little left to right. And then we'll bring the soles of the feet together, palms of the hands together, rub them vigorously, make some heat, and then place the soles flat on the feet flat on the ground. Bring the hands over your eyes, cupped your hands, and just with the hands gently close off all the light around your eyes and relax the eyes into the warmth of your hands. And then gently open the eyes into the palms and slowly move your hands away from your face, staring at the lines of your hands. And then bring your arms, make them wide, and bring your knees up to your chest and wrap your arms around your knees. And let's rock a couple times up and back along the spine, just to wake up all the nerves alongside the spine. And then come rock yourself up to sitting for meditation. Make yourself comfortable. Make sure you're still a little warm. You may want to use a shawl or blanket. And our meditation will be to allow ourself to take care of our things in our life. So the inner self, connecting to the inner self through breath. And we'll use a mantra. We'll just be listening to the mantra. But first part of the meditation is without any music or listening. It's only listening to the breath. And we use the posture, which is called Sarabhagyan Mudra, meaning all wisdom, the mudra that brings all wisdom. So it's a prosperity meditation, allowing things to come to you by taking care of yourself and being more aware of yourself, extending your consciousness, making it wide, becoming the highest, best self, compassionate self you are. And so the thumbs are crossed and index fingers extended and fingers are clasped. And with the mudra is right in front of the heart center in a very comfortable kind of way. If you feel, you even can have your hands touching the heart center or away from your heart, whichever feels comfortable. Nice stretched spine, chin slightly tucked in, and the eyes are closed. The eyes can be focused right at the center of the forehead, bringing more intuition, more wisdom. And then we're going to be practicing long, deep breathing. As you inhale, relax the belly, open up the rib cage, bring the air all the way up to under the collarbones, and then release the air gently, letting the rib cage come together. Bring the navel towards your spine, let all the air out, and then inhale again deeply. Meditate on your breath. Each breath should be consciously voluntary breath. So no mechanical breathing here, deep, full conscious breaths. Continue the breath, continue the mudra, play the music. The mantra is Sat Narayan Vahe Guru Hari Narayan Satanam. And that's one repetition. You will inhale with 2 repetitions of the mantra and exhale on 2 repetitions of the mantra. Sat Narayan Vaheguru Hari Narayan Satanam. Sat Narayan Vaheguru Hari Narayan Satanam. And just continue deep, full breaths, conscious breathing.
Satnarayan Vaheguru Hari Narayan Satanam 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 Satnarayan Waheguru 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 Hari Narayan Satanam Satnarayan Waheguru.
Now do breath of fire, holding the same mudra. Begin breath of fire. Powerful breath of fire now. Let the belly be relaxed and breath of fire. Take a deep inhale. Suspend the breath a moment. Stretch up your spine. Exhale, keep the posture. Let all the air out. Deep inhale, stretch up your spine, hold the breath in. Exhale, gently relax and keep the posture. Let all the air out. Deep inhale. Hold the breath in, stretch up your spine from the base. And exhale, relax. Relax the posture, relax the hands. We'll close our practice with the long time sunshine song. Bring the palms together again. Place the thumbs at the heart center. And connect to your heart center, to yourself. Feel the heartbeat and feel the joy of the prana energy circulating within you. Feel that light and love from the heart center. And with the long time sunshine song, let that love and light flow and sing freely from your heart, giving love and light to all.
May the long time sun shine upon you.
Take a deep inhale for long satnams. Sa. Nam. Sa. Nam. Sa. Nam. May we welcome in the breath and the prana, the gift of life with every inhale, and with every exhale, may we give off all the gifts that we have received and let them pour from us and be shared amongst everyone we meet. We see the divine light in each being. Rejoice in the love, light, and bliss in each and every person and each and every part of creation. May we all aspire that one day every person, every part of this planet will be taken care of, be blessed, be nurtured, and held in the divine light, love, and bliss. Peace be with you, love and light to all. Satna. Thank you, everyone, for your presence, for your practice, for your dedication, your devotion. Maybe come and say hi to. Let me see. I have to stop recording.